Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
And we are virtual again.
I promise this is temporary.
Welcome to 2020.
Don't even say that.
Not quite. But yes, we are virtual again because there are rules and policies for different workplaces, and we abide by said rules. And that means we get to geek out virtually to each other, with each other, just like we do virtually with all of you every week. What should people do, Katie?
You should go to geekscorner.live and you should pop into the chat and say hi. I see that some of you have already said hi.
And as you're saying hi, we need to wish Mr. Johnny Williams a very happy 90th birthday. And tell us what your favorite John Williams composition is. And I know a few of you will at least have opinions. Katie, do you have a favorite?
I'm blanking on the name of it, but it's the princess theme.
Leia's theme?
Yeah. Isn't it called Princess?
Sure. That's a good one.
I don't know.
I think I'm going to go with Yoda's theme. So we're both Star Wars.
Ooh.
That one's classic. I really like... there's the theme to Sabrina that I think is absolutely beautiful from a piano piece standpoint, which John Williams also wrote. And I am watching the chat to see if anybody else has anything there. But
it's literally just Princess Leia's theme.
Princess Leia's theme. See, we're half there. Each of us.
I think it's because I'm thinking of the Han and Leia theme. There's it's called something. I might be making things up.
Okay.
I might, but yes, Princess Leia's theme is my favorite.
Princess Leia's theme is your favorite. Okay, well, that's a good one. And what's your favorite full score?
That's really difficult.
Mine might be Jurassic Park.
Ooh, that's good.
Although I really like Close Encounters also.
Jurassic Park is so good, but then also
Hook.
That's very difficult to pick one body of work.
Lincoln's very good.
I saw Lincoln for extra credit when I was in AP Government.
There you go.
Fun fact.
It's a great movie. All right. Well, we'll keep thinking about John Williams as the night goes on, but he is not the only birthday that's happening today.
Today!
That is correct. What else happened today, Katie?
Disney's California Adventure turned 21 years old today.
That is correct. And what do we have on the Geeks Corner set?
We have a Disney's California Adventure map from Clocky.
How it looked 21 years ago today. Yeah. Just think of how much it's changed.
It's really fun. Sometimes hold on, I also think it's really funny. Hi. Sometimes you'll find me just staring at the wall that this is on, like the map, because I'm so entranced by it. I frequently stare at our version of what was Muppet Courtyard.
Very true.
Like I just stand there and I'm like,
and you're staring at it right now probably too.
I am. I am. That's correct.
But we are going to spend a show in the future literally just going through this map. We have decided.
Yeah. Or maybe maybe not a Geeks Corner episode, but maybe like a...
Or a Geeks Corner Plus. You never know.
Or just a separate video.
That could be too.
Like a video essay. That's what the kids are doing these days, Mr. Daps.
Okay.
A video essay.
A essay?
I could do a video essay that was 3.5 hours long on DCA 1.0.
Okay, why don't you do it?
I have nothing else to do.
You do that, and I will put together the Baby Yoda Lego thing while you talk. And while we also watch the Olympics. All the above. It'll be great. All right.
It's you and I. We're always doing at least 3 things at once.
Favorite thing DCA 1.0?
Muppet Vision. But also, Muppet Vision is my easy answer. That's my obvious answer.
Okay.
Burbank ice cream, walking in, and the smell of waffle cones. That's very niche.
Okay.
But yeah, the entire Zephyr just smelled so good.
Yes, it did.
But Burbank ice cream, just...
So mine was a tie between Muppets and Soarin'. Mainly because when it first, like, if you go back 21 years, those were the two that just, that's what you need. That's what I think it is. All right, let's move on into the show. Lightyear got a official trailer today. It popped online. And what did you think of this trailer for this next Pixar film?
Let me start with the fact that Taika Waititi is in this. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, that was good news.
I'm so excited. I think it's fun. I think this is just going to be one of those movies that you can go in expecting to have a good time. Socks reminds me a little bit of Baymax, I will say.
Okay, I see that.
Of like this personal companion. It was the tone of voice. But I honestly, and I know this is something that we kind of already said off, but Chris Evans is a better Buzz than I expected him to be. And that's no diss on... That's no diss on Chris Evans. I think he's a very talented actor and he's a very talented voice actor, but I didn't see that working for me.
Well, and I was worried it'd be too different than what we're used to with Buzz.
Yes.
And there's definitely some connection there where it's like, oh no, I hear the resonance in his voice and the depth, and I'm cool with that. I don't actually know what I think of the cat. Like I was a little bit like reading as I was putting everything up this morning. I was like, huh, that's not what I was expecting. And I don't know if I like it. Like, I'm sure they're going to sell 1 million of them, but
they will.
Like, but I think they played up the creepy factor a little bit intentionally in the trailer, especially at bedtime. And I thought that was an interesting thing that probably will be funny, but I was just kind of like, I don't know what I think of that. I think it'll be a fun ride, though. I will be curious to see where it ranks on all of our Pixar films once we've seen it. Just because I haven't got a clue at this point. I mean, it's kind of weird to see this much of a Pixar film this early.
I agree.
Like, we saw a version of characters we are aware of from the Buzz Lightyear universe, the toy universe, I guess you could say, and this is the movie universe. And because if I've got this right, this is a movie. This is the Buzz Lightyear movie that inspires the Buzz Lightyear toy that Andy is playing, that he saw the movie, so he bought the toy, which also led to the TV show.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will speak for our friend who has been on the show before, our friend Andrew, and I think for the world, when I say put Buzz Lightyear Star Command on Disney Plus.
Now's the time.
Now's the time.
That is true. Bailey says her mother said that the cat reminded her of Goose from Captain Marvel. I could see that for sure.
It's that orange cat energy.
Clocky says we are getting Zurg, so Lightyear 2. Yeah. Do we learn that Zurg is his father? Very possible. And clearly that means that Buzz Lightyear the toy was made between Buzz Lightyear 1 and Buzz Lightyear 2 because he doesn't know. Yeah.
He loses a hand.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
But Buzz won't know that yet.
He hasn't gotten that far yet.
Spoilers for a movie that doesn't exist yet.
Hey.
That would be really funny, though. I think I would be all for that. How many thumbs up? What do you think, this film?
It's a solid 1. If they knock it out of the park, it'll be a solid 2. But for right now, I'm sticking with
okay.
It's going to be a good time. I'm going to walk out having enjoyed it. I just don't know if it'll be in my top 10 Pixar movies.
So here's my next question with this. Does it go to theaters or does it go to Disney Plus? Or both?
Well, it's Pixar. So at this rate,
I did notice that the verbiage says released on, I think, June 17th now.
Yeah. So it could be anything. Me being super hopeful. I hope that in 4 months this pandemic is better. Please, no one clip this and come back in 4 months when.
Well, let's just hope we don't repeat what happened a century ago.
When the Zeta variant is ruling the streets. But yeah, I hopefully I say theaters.
Okay.
But looking at the track record, I feel like it could either be a dual release or Disney Plus only.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with dual release either. I hope for theaters though. I think this would be a
Yes.
movie just from what we saw today. This screams watch it in the theater. And I think that about every Pixar film, so that's probably not a great assessment on my part, but that is okay because we can still hope. Speaking of Pixar films and others, we got 23 Oscar nominations for Walt Disney Company films today, and we could talk about other films, but I think we'll narrow it in and just talk about the animated films, which Raya and the Last Dragon, Luca, and Encanto all were nominated for Best Animated Feature, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
What do you think about all that?
I think it's very well deserved. I think these are 3 very excellent movies, all for different reasons and for different genres. And I was excited. Also, it's very funny because some of these movies feel like it was so long ago.
Like, it's
So
weird to me that Raya is in this go round.
yeah,
Because it seems like it could have been last time.
there was something else in the lineup because it's for 23 Oscar nominations. It was 10 movies total. And there were just some things where I was like, wait, that's Cruella. That was the other one.
Oh yeah, Cruella was
Where I was like, wait, what? That qualified for this year? And so
surprise.
Yeah, surprise. I personally, I don't know. I'm very torn on which one might take home the Oscar.
Which one do you think should take home the Oscar? Because to me, it's
Encanto.
Luca.
I think it's Encanto. Yes.
Okay.
But
one I think should take it home.
Yes, in my personal opinion.
If you were voting, that's the one you'd vote for.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like Bailey is saying, that is assuming that we think that Disney's going to take home this category. From everything we've heard, and we should probably watch this at some point, Mitchell's versus the Machines.
I've heard amazing.
Is incredible.
Yep.
We should both probably watch that. Actually, the Movie Pass that we have just messaged me saying, hey, come watch all the Oscar movies. And I was like, yeah, I know you're probably talking about like the ones that are actually nominated for Best Picture, but I want to watch the Disney movies.
Okay. I'd like to see Luca on the big screen.
I know. I'm like, can we watch Luca? Can we watch Encanto? But I'm guessing they're probably playing like Dune.
Yeah, I think there's a very good chance that Encanto will win. I just personally would love to see Luca because I just think it was an absolutely beautiful film. And it's the one I would go back and watch and rewatch over and over again. And as much as I enjoy the music for Encanto, I feel like I liked the story for Luca a little bit better.
Okay.
Even though they have similar themes in some regard.
Yeah.
But
a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And then there's always the chance that Raya would win.
Yeah, which I would love.
That was a really solid film too, and I think its only fault is it was so long ago.
Yeah, I also think it's Disney, so I don't want to call it a true underdog story, but Raya is the movie that got made at home. So I think that there's definitely that aspect to it as well.
Well, and quite a bit of Encanto was as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the first one that was what they were pushing.
They were really pitching that, yeah.
Yeah, they play that. But in the bonus features for Encanto, they talked about doing that, and that was kind of interesting as well. And but yeah, it'll be an interesting award show that we probably won't watch because we do put on our own award show, which will be on February 22nd, and that is the Dapsies. There's our shameless plug, where we give out the real awards, and it's a lot quicker. You don't have to waste 3.5 hours for one award that you're hoping to see happen, right?
Yeah. And the greatest thing about the Dapsies is that there are no categories that we talk about and then announce during the commercial breaks.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you don't have to look at Twitter for the Dapsies because you missed the costuming category. We are announcing
There is
everything.
no costuming category, so you're safe.
No, that'd make our life harder. We're not doing that.
There's 5 categories with 5 awards. It's great, simple, easy. It's going to be a wonderful award show. February 22nd, 8:30. Don't miss it.
Send
Also,
us your nominations.
Our shorts will be there as well, and you won't want to miss the short films.
I'm wearing pants.
Okay. There you go.
Did you?
I got it. Disneyland unveiled its updated cavalcade this weekend, and it now has dancers, and it appears to have more characters too. We'll see if that's the norm or if that was just for the weekend, but you never really know, it seems like. What do you think of this new cavalcade, Katie?
I think it's cute. I will say, wish it was a daytime parade.
It's getting closer though. It's getting longer.
We're slowly adding, we're tacking some things on.
By my count, there's now 10 dancers if you include the rope carriers, and 19 characters.
Ooh.
And 3 vehicles.
I like to see any live entertainment because kinetic energy, as I've said a million times, is the true heart of Disneyland, and it's what separates it. But things like this bring life to the park. And hopefully we'll get a daytime parade soon. And like we just had one.
And it's fun to see people perform and really enjoy what they're doing. Like I was really impressed with the dancers they had and how much fun they were having and how diverse they were. Like I really thought like it was really cool because I think this cavalcade in some ways more than anything they've ever done before, if I'm a kid watching it on the side of the street, I'm like, hey, I could do that because they had so many different people in it. And I was really impressed with that. In fact, like I think that's one of the best things about this upgraded cavalcade.
Clocky, light magic is a night parade. That's not a daytime parade. You know. Also, I know so little about light magic.
We could do a watch through some night.
Wasn't that the year I was born?
A live stream watch through. That'd be fun, right?
Right? Light magic was 96? Or was it 97? No, EP was 96. Someone help!
I think it was a bit later, but that is fine. Speaking of things that aren't quite there yet, parades being one of them.
97.
But the Disney Wish inaugural cruise is going to be 6 weeks later than initially planned. Part of this is it's really, I think it was really the pandemic slowed things down for them over in Germany. But they're basically helping people out that were in those first weeks of rebooking and getting like 50% off. And I'm curious how that's going to work with everything else because that seems like a logistical nightmare. But what do you think about this ship being late?
I mean, things happen. It's kind of, I feel like in the COVID world, I've just kind of come to accept things being delayed and such. I kind of feel like I take everything on tentatively. I always go, yeah, that'll happen. Until I'm there, I don't really believe that anything is for sure. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
So do you think it'll be back or it will actually launch 6 weeks later?
Yeah. I mean, but I also believed that it was going to be a 2-week quarantine. So
we will see, huh?
Yeah. I do think it's been really fun to see some of my friends that got that 50% discount for a later booking. Because that's huge. Like 50% is a lot.
Yep.
Especially when you're speaking in Disney Cruise Line numbers. Like that is significant. So yeah, I just think it's a really fun thing, and they did not have to do that, and they did. So
I think it was a good choice. It seems fair, and it's a good gesture, goodwill gesture for being late. And you feel bad for all the people that were looking forward to it, but you know you don't want to go on a boat that's not done.
Yeah, typically.
Yeah.
It's a good rule of thumb.
And it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And it's kind of interesting too, because there's really 2 new cruises that are coming out with Disney this year, and that's one of them, Disney Wish. The other one's the Halcyon, which is just a few short weeks until the first official cruise. And
That's so soon.
right? And I'm personally very intrigued. Like everything up until now has been video, like hearsay, like it's opinion without actually experiencing things.
Mhm.
And I think our trip in October to Walt Disney World is better proof than anything that watching something on a video on YouTube is nothing like watching it in person.
Correct.
And Murray and I, even just last weekend when we were in Epcot, were commenting on how much we enjoy watching Harmonious from weird places where you don't necessarily see a projector and fountains as well. But
Mhm.
the show actually on its own, with just fireworks and music, like it's a decent fireworks show. And we found ourselves really enjoying it more each night, it seemed like. And that's something that we'll never capture, and like it won't translate to YouTube. And so I think it will be very interesting when people go on the Halcyon and then we start seeing like true reaction from true fans. Like that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't care really about the media. I don't really care about the people that that are going in and are going to nitpick it. And there's people that will love that. That's fine. What I do want to see is I want to see Star Wars fans go in and if they love it or not.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish like a few of my friends that were Star Wars fan would be like, hey, you know, I'm going on this at this point. And I don't actually have anybody I personally know that's going in the first month or whatever. But I would love, if some of our Star Wars friends that we saw like opening day of Galaxy's Edge, that everybody was just like, hey, I'm just happy to be here. I want to see
Mm.
those kind of people that just love, they're the people that are staying up till midnight tonight to watch the final episode of Boba Fett.
Can't do that.
I work tomorrow.
I mean, I don't, but
but like it's those people that just love Star Wars for what it is, warts and all, that I think I really want to hear their opinions, because I actually think, yes, I actually am hopeful that this will be a pretty cool experience that we wish we could go to. I mean, I wish I could go on.
if honestly, and the fact of the matter is, if I had the money, I would be doing it.
Mhm.
That's the only thing that is
I
stopping
totally
me.
would. Yeah,
100%.
like
I would be doing it if it was not as costly. And that's fine. It's an immersive experience and it has to be costly for what they're doing. But
well,
that is
and
the barrier between me and doing this.
even with some openings happening in the coming months, it's still filled up pretty good, it seems like.
Yeah.
And so I think, um, give it a couple of months, 3 months, whatever it is, and we're going to really start getting a feel for how this is working as they work out the kinks, as they see what people like, what they don't like. Maybe they'll like it all, for all we know. We just don't know. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. Clocky says it's just like Geeks Corner Plus. It's much better in person. Going back to the Dapsies, though, Clocky did partner with me on my short film.
I really thought you were about to say that Clocky's gonna like be here for the Dapsies. And I was like, what?
He's going to be the one throwing cards in our faces. Yeah.
We
yes.
have not had a live audience in
A long time.
2 years since our St. Patrick's Day show 2020.
Yep, it's been weird.
Very,
very weird. All right, moving right along. We learned a little bit more about the National Treasure series that's coming to Disney Plus, and I think it's fascinating because Catherine Zeta-Jones is going to be what appears to be a villain, and that's kind of weird to me. I don't know. What do you think about this?
I don't have much of an opinion on this. To be completely honest, I have never seen any National Treasure movies.
I'm also curious in this series what the National Treasure is, because the other ones
friendship,
were very maybe family, love. Yeah, that's an international treasure, I think. But I am curious because like there's clearly a background family thing that they're searching for. The lead, I think her name's Jess, is looking for, and I'm like, is it actually going to be in Washington? Because it kind of doesn't seem like it. Like, it seems like they're going a different direction with this. So then I'm like,
Mhm.
where is it going? How is it is it really a national treasure? It'll be, I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm hoping it's one of those like Mighty Ducks type shows where I go in kind of going, I don't know what I think. And then I really, really like it.
It's fair.
You
I
know,
don't even know what to expect.
okay.
I hope it's good.
You could watch the movies on Disney Plus.
I could.
Mm-hmm. You should. They actually are, like, especially the first one really is enjoyable.
You know what I should watch like first?
Hmm.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nah.
Oh, no?
It's been on the ride.
So I should not watch the 2003 feature film Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl.
Not for the purposes of this conversation.
Oh no, I was just saying that I feel like that's what everyone always tells me to watch. Most importantly.
Yeah, I think you should, but like there's nothing new Pirates coming out anytime soon, so there's really no rush. Whereas I feel like if you watch the original National Treasure, you're gonna see why like Juan here is so excited that
Nick Cage is a national treasure.
and especially in this film. And they filmed part of that movie at Knott's Berry Farm.
Wait, really? At Independence Hall?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
When we did my 3rd and 4th grade field trips to Knott's Berry Farm, throwback to a couple weeks ago when I talked about that, we went to Independence Hall. We started there.
I've never been inside.
Oh my gosh, I've been in there twice.
That's amazing.
My 3rd and 4th grade trips.
So are you even remotely excited about this National Treasure series?
No.
You need to see the movie and then we'll see. And Bailey says what we should really watch, the movie that is also a pirate movie, which I agree with her. We should make that happen soon.
What movie?
Do you really not know?
I'm so confused. What movie?
It has to do with a ghost with a beard.
Oh, what color's the beard?
Black.
Okay.
That one. Yeah. All right. Finally. A trailer was also released for the, I'm going to say, 4th movie of the kind of. It's the 4th technical movie. Anyway.
I'm going to keep saying 3rd.
Cheaper by the dozen, because you had the original 1955. Then in 2003, you have the remake. Then you get the sequel to the remake, which is the 3rd. And this is a remake of the remake that had a sequel that was a remake of the 1955 film.
It's the 3rd reboot.
It's interesting too because in most of the materials that you see going out, nobody acknowledges the 55 version.
No.
They're just like, oh, it's a remake of the Steve Martin film in 2003, I think. And I'm like, oh, okay, what about the original one? Because I remember when they were pushing that it was a remake of the 55 one.
Apparently no one remembers 1955.
What'd you think of the trailer?
I think it's cute. I actually remember seeing the Steve Martin Cheaper by the Dozen in theaters with my family. I
think I saw it on Disney Channel.
It's fair. I also was a tad bit younger than you.
It was Steve Martin, Bonnie Hunt, right?
I think.
And Hilary Duff.
Yes.
Yep.
But I always find stories like this very endearing because, as anyone who knows me knows, I'm in a big old blended family. Not 10 kids, big. There's only 4 of us. But my parents always say that it's a yours, mine, and ours of you had some kids, we got married. They had me. So I always like stories like this. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. I like blended family stories. And I think that this actually, I went into the trailer going, oh, yawn, another Cheaper by the Dozen. And I found it very cute. So
yeah, I think it's going to be cute too. And I think it's going to be one of those like just feel good, enjoyable movies. Yeah. And I'm curious to see what conflict or plot device they use that they have to get through and come together, which will be fun. I'm also hopeful. I'm hoping by the end of the movie, I'm not thinking of Scrubs and 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, because whenever I see Zach Braff,
Like, the guy looks exactly the same. Yes, he's aged a little bit, but I'm like, it's still Scrubs. And
is Zach Braff the one that's dating Florence Pugh?
I don't know.
Someone answer that, right? She's
Maybe.
dating someone.
That would be interesting.
I
And then
think
she was in 10 Things I Hate About You, right?
who?
The wife. I'm forgetting her name now. It's I think she plays the lead girl's best friend.
Hold on, I'm looking. I'm Googling. Thank you, Bailey. I thought so.
So that's correct?
No, I was correct that Zach Braff is dating Florence Pugh.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay.
Yes, that was correct.
My
Also,
chat is really laggy, so I'm catching up to everything like 30 seconds to 45 seconds after.
Cheaper by the Dozen was not 1955.
What year was it?
1950.
1950. Even better.
50.
There you go.
Gabrielle Union.
Her. Yes.
Yes, she's Chastity in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, that's the one.
Also, more importantly,
Mhm.
Bring It On.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah. Okay. I know that you know all the words to 10 Things I Hate About You. I know that you could probably do that, like, write that screenplay, rewrite it in your own words.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't do that right now. I could see
way,
the wheels.
We're in Geeks Corner Plus by now, so we could.
Welcome to Geeks Corner Plus, where Mr. Daps recites all of 10 Things I Hate About You, a party trick from college.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Yes. But anyway, I'm curious to see. The kids look really cute in the film. I think it'll be a lot of fun to watch, and I'm optimistic that it's going to be a fun show to watch and not win any awards. I actually think it's going to be a modern DCOM.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a fun, feel-good movie that the stakes aren't super high. And you're just going to walk out being like, wow, that was nice.
Yeah. Even though you won't have to walk out because it'll be on Disney Plus and you can just watch it from home.
You'll walk out of the room. You'll stand up from wherever you were sitting, walk out of the room that you were sitting in, or walk outside. I don't know where you're walking.
Or maybe you'll just switch to The Muppet Show.
I've been watching Muppets ABC again.
Okay. Have you watched all The Muppet Show yet?
No.
I really feel like you should because there's so many things that are connected in, like, especially Muppet Vision. And I think you'll appreciate Muppet. Like, you already love Muppet Vision, but you'll love it even more as you see the different connection points. And there's different connection points for the movies as well.
And you know what? I think I've already said this on the show, but if Universal and whoever released Shrek can put Shrek 4D onto streaming services, Disney can put Muppet Vision and the pre-show onto Disney Plus.
Especially the pre-show.
That technology exists.
Yeah.
I know it does.
Yep, I totally agree. All right, Katie, it is getting to be that time. What should people do?
Should go sign my petition to put Muppet Vision on Disney Plus. Also go to dapsmagic.com, check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens. Subscribe to our mailing list so you don't miss anything.
And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got vlogs going up from Florida. We've got vlogs going up from Sweethearts Night, Disneyland After Dark, and also from Lunar New Year on Sunday. We've got a ton of food reviews, actually, in a lot of those, except for Sweethearts Night. And we might even put one up separately if it's popular enough that's just the food reviews from Florida and not the rest of the vlogs. We will see. But
we're food reviewers.
Yeah, you never know. All right, but that is all the time we have for you this week. So we will see you around the corner.
Bye.